Is Washington rewriting its own nuclear rulebook? President Donald Trump is expected to announce a landmark nuclear agreement with Saudi Arabia that could eventually allow the kingdom to enrich uranium. The move is already drawing criticism as the US continues opposing Iran's enrichment program while backing a similar pathway for Riyadh. The proposed 30-year 123 agreement would see American firms help develop Saudi Arabia's civilian nuclear industry. After a joint US-Saudi study, Riyadh could eventually build a uranium enrichment facility, something it has sought from Washington for years, despite growing proliferation concerns.
The United States may have reached a deal with Saudi Arabia that could allow the kingdom to enrich uranium. Now, this is coming after US officials told the Associated Press that this deal is expected to be announced today. We don't have very many details, but Saudi Arabia for years has been trying to get the Americans to agree to help them expand their nuclear program. That's raised some concerns because the Saudis have said that they wanted to enrich uranium.
The agreement is facing scrutiny because it reportedly excludes key safeguards, including the IAEA's additional protocol and the gold standard that bars uranium enrichment. Critics say Washington is easing restrictions for Saudi Arabia while keeping pressure on Iran over the very same issue.
That's raised some concerns because the Saudis have said that they wanted to enrich uranium. Now, this is exactly how you would potentially make a nuclear weapon, by enriching uranium up to weapons-grade levels and then building a bomb.
Saudi Arabia insists its nuclear ambitions are peaceful, but the kingdom has long linked its future to Iran's nuclear program. Analysts warn that allowing enrichment could accelerate a regional arms race and alter the Middle East's strategic balance.
Now, Saudi Arabia is insisting that its plans are peaceful for its nuclear program, but we have heard from their assertive crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, that the kingdom would be willing to seek a nuclear weapon should Iran choose to build a bomb. Now, right now, Iran is not building a bomb as far as US intelligence agencies and the International Atomic Energy Agency believe, but it does have a stockpile of highly enriched uranium that could be further enriched and could allow Iran to rush for a bomb should it choose to do so, especially as it's now engaged in these back-and-forth attacks against America over control of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, Saudi Arabia has uranium deposits, it has this long-term interest, it wants to make possibly nuclear power plants as well, but non-proliferation experts warn that if Saudi Arabia is allowed to enrich, that could open the door to yet another Middle East nation that could be at risk of racing for the bomb.
The Trump administration says the deal will deepen ties with Riyadh, strengthen America's nuclear industry, and keep Saudi Arabia from seeking rival partners. Critics, however, argue it weakens Washington's own non-proliferation message by supporting uranium enrichment in Saudi Arabia while confronting Iran over the same capability. As Congress reviews the pact, the debate now centers on whether the US is reshaping the Middle East's nuclear balance.